Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are diving into a highly relevant topic that's been making waves in the international education community: the potential impact of a second Trump presidency on the attractiveness of the US as a destination for foreign students. This is a subject with many layers, so let's break it down together. So, during Trump's first term, we saw significant shifts in US immigration policies which directly affected international students. The introduction of travel bans, increased visa scrutiny, and changes to work authorization programs like OPT stands for Optional Practical Training, led to a decline in international student enrollment in case of US. Many prospective students felt uncertain about their future in the US, causing a ripple effect across universities and colleges. So now let's discuss about the current trends. Under the Biden administration, there's been a concerted effort to reverse some of these policies and make the US more welcoming to international students. For instance, the expansion of OPT to include more STEM fields and the introduction of more generous guidelines for O1A visas have been steps in the right direction. These changes aim to make it easier for international students, especially those in STEM fields, to stay and work in the US post graduation. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So now we'll discuss about the potential impact of a second Trump term. So there's a possibility of policy reversals. A second Trump term could see a rollback of these policies. Given Trump's previous stance, we might expect stricter visa regulations, reduced work opportunities, and potentially more travel bans. This would likely deter many prospective students from choosing the USA as their steady destination. So, going further, there will be a perception of safety and inclusivity as well. The perception of the US as a welcoming and a safe environment for international students could suffer. Policies perceived as hostile could amplify concerns about racial discrimination and xenophobia, making the US less attractive compared to other countries with more inclusive policies. Now, we'll discuss about the economic and educational impact. Universities might face economic challenges due to declining international enrollments. International students contribute significantly to the US economy, not just through tuition fees but also through living expenses and cultural exchange. A decrease in their numbers could affect the financial health of many institutions and reduce the diversity of perspectives in academic settings. So, now we would like to compare it with other destinations. So, countries like Canada, the UK, and Australia have been capitalizing on the uncertainty in the US by positioning themselves as more welcoming alternatives. For example, Canada's more straightforward pathway to permanent residency and Australia's post study work opportunities have been attractive to many international students. These countries are seen as more stable and predictable in their immigration policies. Now we'll discuss about the feedback from different stakeholders. First, we'll discuss about university administrators. University officials have expressed concerns about the potential negative impact of another Trump presidency. They fear that restrictive immigration policies could undo the progress made in recent years and harm the global reputation of US higher education. And same time, prospective students also have got to say something. So surveys indicate that many prospective international students are wary of studying in the US if Trump returns to power. Issues such as visa uncertainty and perceived unfriendliness weigh heavily on their decision making process. So, in order to conclude, what I would like to highlight is while the Biden administration has taken steps to restore the US's appeal to international students, a second Trump presidency could reverse these gains and make the US a less attractive destination. The international education landscape is highly competitive, and policies that make students feel unwelcome or uncertain about their future can have far reaching consequences. So, what are your thoughts on this topic? Do you think a second Trump presidency would significantly impact the attractiveness of the US for international students? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful discussions. Thanks a lot.